Alright, so heads we work on the ice machine, tails we work on the coffee area, and if it lands on its edge, we'll do the mud on the ceiling. Alright. Oh, let's see. We got tails, coffee area. Good thing I don't have to flip it over.
So better not to crack your your tummy.
Alright, so this just like falls off. Some insulation in there. We'll cover that up in post-production. But yeah, I'm putting like, what is that, like 3/4 of an inch just to get it level. But got some blocks of wood. We're gonna put them down. I got my line there, a 1/2 inch, zip them to the floor, and then we can zip the cabinet into it. Okie dokie, so I got, you can probably see the wood in there because, you know, that's a big gap. And then I just screwed it in, and it's fine with the screw in there because we're gonna have some like nice molding or whatever, you know, post-production. And then there's 3 screws, 1, 2, 3 into the laster and lath and plaster. It's in there. Anyways, I'm gonna get something to cover this because then we can get rid of this little table here and put stuff over there. For now. Dishwasher's done. You know, and that really like messed us up because that's Samsung and it just goes ding ding ding. All our other Samsung stuff like sings a song, do 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 do, your laundry's done. No, it's ding ding. Anyways, back to this. Put a temporary up there. I got a lot of screws in here because it's plaster and lath and I just did not want a thing. I'll have to bleep that out. It ain't going nowhere. Hey, look. It turns that on and this used to be a pull chain. So I come in here and I go, dang it, and I have to come back out. Quite annoying. Anyways, yep, temporary top. Oh, that's got 2 layers of shellac on it. That, yeah, the whole flipping a coin thing, that, I looked at it the other day, and the valve where the water goes in was cracked. I went to go take it off. It just crumbled in my hand. So I done bought a new one, and it's not over here. I must have put it somewhere else. But I'm gonna put that in. It's got electric in there, so that's done. And yeah, that can wait. All right, what's next? All right, so the valve was busted. Cost me $40 for a new valve, $40 for water hookups. There's a bunch of water flying through, but it is making noise like there's a compressor running. The lines don't feel hot or cold, but it just started. Yeah, it's pretty gross. I did clean it a little bit. It's not leaking, so we'll see what happens in the morning. Last piece of drywall's in. Yay! Mudding's going on. That wall's getting worked on. The ice maker, I figured out that the right side is not spraying, so they spray up onto a cold thing up here. The cold thing like builds up ice and then drops it down into here. So we cleaned that out with we bought ice maker. It's just acid. We put that in there, cleaned everything up so good that it clogged the jets, and I had to take it apart again, and now it's working. I threw some ice down in there. We'll see if it makes ice. Yeah. So, want to get the ceiling done before I start sanding the floor. Hey, my battery's done. Before we sand the floor because, you know, there's just gonna be muck falling down and then I gotta sand it again, whatever. So we'll sand the floor, just a first sand, and then put the island in. Yay! Alright, so Lady Dixon got bored last night while I was at bowling. Well, it was gonna rain today anyway, so she brought in the island. This is where everything's going. Throw the KitchenAid mixer in there and everything, but you can see the gaps. And see how it gets bigger there, which means this floor's going that way, this floor's going that way, and this floor is just friggin' nosediving. So the plan is to buy some 3/4 plywood, put it on the floor, level the plywood, and then I've got a nice square template to sit all this on. Yeah, and then, you know, this will all be square, and, you know, we'll just get some skirting going around, and that'll hide it. So that'll bring this up 3/4 higher than over there, but it's the island, so it could be a little higher, and it's not going to look any different because we'll have high, low, low, low. Oh yeah, the oven's getting ready to go in too. So the floor is all wonky, and instead of trying to shim all those cabinets up, I decided put a board down, shim the board. Now I got a nice base to put everything on. I mean, I'm going to put skirting board around anyway, so, you know, and that'll give me nice crisp lines to know where my cabinets are going. It'll be nice and square too, so it helps out big time. It's a little more money, but it's, you know, someone almost fell in the paint. Okay, cabinets are in. Hey, I ADD, put the lights in too, you know. So that's all done. So that's like a microwave thing, but we don't want to bend over and put things in a microwave, so that's where the KitchenAid and everything's gonna go. And then that's a drawer. See, like it pulls out. Yeah, no one watches my videos, so I could just be stupid. Kind of hungs over a little farther than I wanted it to, so I'm just gonna cut that off. This is where the cooktop's gonna go. And this is probably where like butter knives are gonna go, or chopsticks, who knows, I don't know. And then like more drawers. Oh yeah, the floor still needs sanded, but when you sand it, it does look nice, so we'll keep going on that. I don't know, did I show everybody? I made one of these like dust collectors. It sucks into the middle, and then it comes out into the sander, so all the dust goes in there and doesn't clog up the filter. Yeah, nice, cool. All right. Oh, look, this looks pretty. Starting to look pretty. Only like 8 months into this or something. Focus on the cat.
Always. Always in the picture.
Mew. Alright, I'm done. Next video is a finish up, because who knows how long it's going to be? I don't know. I'm taking my time. Peace out. Or yeah, that's peace. Oh, whatever.